Welcome to the CBS Eye on Money show. It's Thursday, December 29th, although it isn't because we're pre-taping this, but let's pretend. Mark, are you looking forward to New Year's Eve?
I am, but as we pre-tape these things, we're no longer pre-taping, 5, 6, 7 months in advance. Now we're only about 6, 7 weeks in advance.
I mean, so we don't know what the final numbers are for the year. Don't ask us to do that. If something really is like remarkably different, I will remember my microphone. Anyway, are you a fan of New Year's Eve, Mark, or not?
Nah, you kidding me? I mean, I wasn't a fan of my New Year's Eve in my 20s, and now that we have a 3-year-old, give me the couch at 7 o'clock, I'm good to go.
Any exciting binging that you hope to do? What's your favorite holiday movie/TV show?
It's very cliche, but I love seeing Love Actually around the holiday time. And I always make a point to watch Roman Holiday around the holidays.
Oh, that's your throwback one. How do you feel about It's a Wonderful Life?
Yeah, I've seen it many times, but I'm taking Roman Holiday.
All right. I like that. Anyway, if you would like to come on the air and tell us about what you are wistful about your Christmas or TV or holiday broadcast or something, and even if it's a little embarrassing, we're happy to hear that. Just give us a holler. Go to JillOnMoney.com, click the Contact Us button, or maybe you'd like to do some New Year's resolutions, New Year's kick in the butt, whatever you need, we're here for you. Everything lives on the JillOnMoney.com website, so check it out. Today, we are talking to Jason, who's on the line from the Great Pacific Northwest in Seattle. Hello, Jason. Happy early New Year.
Hey, same to you. Good to be here.
What can we do for you, sir?
My wife and I are recently relocated here to the Northwest and have some new jobs, and we have started making quite a bit more money than we used to be making, and we're kind of in this really nice position of trying to figure out how best to save it for the future. And we thought it would be really great to get your feedback on all this.
Fantastic. I like relocated. I like making a lot more money. All of these things sound good to me. So tell us some of the details. So how old are you guys?
Sure. We're both 42. We have no children or dependents.
Wait. Stop for a second. Is that going to be something that could change in the future, or is that a permanent condition?
I think we've decided that that's a permanent condition.
How about pets? Are you open to pets?
Yes, we have a wonderful 10-year-old yellow lab who is definitely treated like a baby.
Okay. I just want to make sure. I wanted you to have some sort of parental expression of yourselves. Okay. No kids, just yourself. Family's okay. No bust out siblings you have to take care of. Nothing like that. So that's good. How much do each of you earn?
So my salary is $126,000 a year, and my wife, her salary is $165,000 a year, and she
is better than you, basically.
She is. It's been a constant game of trying to catch up to her, and I just can't seem to make it work. But I'm okay.
Maybe you should concede, right?
I've threatened.
Let it go, Jason. Mark and I both have partners who make a lot more money than we do, and we're just fine with it. We're really happy about it, actually. So do you guys get bonuses, or is that just flat salary and that's that?
So I just have a flat salary. She's eligible for a bonus of anywhere from 15 to 20% annually.
Wow. I know it's a new job, but have they paid that kind of bonus consistently? Does she know?
They have, and it's likely they'll continue to do that into the future. She's uncertain exactly where she'll fall within that range, but it's likely they'll continue to pay that.
Okay. How about retirement savings? What does that look like for you guys?
Sure. So we both have retirement savings. I have about $320,000 in a traditional IRA, about $37,000 in a Roth IRA, $21,000 in an old 403B rollover plan. I currently have about $13,000 in a 457 plan through my employer that I plan to max out this year.
Okay.
$1,500 of that is in Roth. And then I have a $6,500 brokerage account right now.
That's a lot of savings you've done. Wow. Okay. How about your wife? How has she done?
She's done well too. She's got about $265,000 in rollover IRAs, about $20,000 in a Roth, about $3,250 in a traditional IRA. And she will also be maxing out her plan with her new employer, who also provides a 10% match.
10%?
Yeah.
Yowza.
She's also got a $31,000 brokerage account.
And how about money in the bank? You said brokerage account and you have a brokerage account, but like any just plain old money in the bank or not really?
Yeah, we have about $116,000 in savings accounts right now between the two of us, and anywhere around $10,000 in checking accounts that we keep easier access to.
Wow. Situation's pretty good, Mark. How about your housing? Do you rent or do you own?
Yeah, we own a house, or we have a mortgage on a house, and like I said, we recently relocated here, so we have a mortgage of about $493,000 on a house that we think is around $900,000, but the market is so dynamic right now. It's hard to say, but somewhere around that.
What's the rate on the mortgage?
It's 2.75.
Wait, is that a 15-year or a 30?
It's a 30-year fixed.
Oh my God. Don't pay any extra on that. So far, I'm very bullish on you guys. What else is going on?
So that's kind of where we are with things, and we think that we're going to have quite a bit of extra money to save now that we're making more money. We tend to try to keep a pretty low overhead where we can, so we don't have any other debt, just our mortgage. Our monthly expenses with our mortgage are around $9,000 a month. We're kind of keen on trying to at least semi-retire in our 50s if we can make that work.
Well, you can. I'm not sure we're going to let her do that, but we'll move on from there. Well, yeah, I mean, you've got like this 10 or 15 year time horizon. We'll see how things go, right? I mean,
sure.
It's a possibility, I guess, because you've done a lot of savings and you don't have kids. So that's good. And your house looks like you bought it at the right time in terms of a mortgage. You spend good money, but not insane money based on your total earnings. You really got socked away a lot of money. So it's quite impressive. And there's no other debt, right? Besides the mortgage.
That's correct. Yeah. We don't have any other debt. We've been able to pay off our student loans and own our cars and that sort of thing.
So when you say that you're making more money and, once you've paid for your expenses and once you've put, all this money into retirement, what do you think is your free cash flow that we're talking about from these new positions?
I think it's probably going to be close to anywhere from $5,000 to $10,000 a month, depending on
crap
on what it'll be. Yeah,
Did you think that was what the number was going to be? I was like, I did not think that at all.
$10,000. That's a huge number.
That's massive.
It might not be that high. Maybe it's just a good month.
Let's say five. Okay. Now, Mark, they are in their top income tax bracket. It looks to me straight up that you're like maybe dip into the 32%. Most of your income is at that 24% top bracket. Mark, so let's talk about the first thing, which is to Roth or not to Roth, especially given that they've saved so much money already in various retirement accounts. What do you think?
Well, that's 100%. And they really can't do the Roth IRA anymore because their income limit. And plus they already have the existing IRAs. So that just makes it tricky. So if you have the Roth option at work, both of you, I would do 100% Roth. I'm
thinking that also. And Mark, you sound like you have a few other plans that are floating around out there. You have a 457 now, right?
That's correct.
Is there a way that you can roll your old 403B into the 457 plan?
I haven't thought of that. I could check. That might be a possibility.
Only just to clean some stuff up. Where's your 457 plan? Where is it held?
It's held at TIAA.
Yeah, I would do it in TIAA if I could. And if they don't, then you can. And where's the traditional IRA held?
Vanguard.
Either one is fine. In terms of your wife has an old traditional IRA, is that right?
That's correct. Yep.
So why are we not combining the rollover and the tradition? Like what's going on here? There seems like there are a lot of accounts. Can we clean some of this up or not?
Yeah, I know she's tried to do that. And so maybe that's something that she can do is sort of roll that traditional into one of her other accounts.
Okay. So now you both have a Roth option at work?
We do.
I don't know. I would do it also. It's going to suck for you. Your cash flow is going to change.
They can take the hit.
You can take the hit, but so why don't you do this? So you just started these jobs?
That's basically? Right. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So for 2023, why don't you do like a 90-day experiment where you say, let me shift from, instead of doing pre-tax, you can do a little calculator. You can do a withholding calculator also and see what happens to your take-home pay. It's going to shrink, right? Then we can determine how to use that extra cash flow. Right now, we're going to use that extra cash flow, at least in the short term, to pay the taxes due on the money that you would not have had to necessarily pay taxes on, right? It's not that much money. So then once you do the Roths and you kind of get the sense of the cash flow, then is there any reason that you have like the money that you have in the savings, right? Do you need that? Is that like adequate savings? Because that obviously at $9,000 a month, that's, a good chunk of money. Are you spending any of that money on something?
Well, we've had this for a while. We've thought about doing some work on our house. We've thought about buying land somewhere that we've been considering for a while. So we've just sort of been holding on to it in the meantime till we figure out what we want to do with it.
I'm not a land person. Like, if you can get some like score something, but like, I don't know. I think a lot of things are going to change for you in the next 10 years. Are you committed to staying in Seattle?
No, I wouldn't say that.
Is there a pension with your job?
There could be. If I'm here for 22 years, I think I'd become eligible for a pension.
There's no way that's happening, Mark. FYI.
You say that now, then you look up and you're at year 12.
That is true.
And then all of a sudden he's sucked in. He's got like those golden handcuffs of the pension. Yes, I know I told Jill 55, but I'm going to say 65. We'll see how things go. All right. So what else is going on that we need? Are there any other sort of big picture items that you think we can help you with in terms of like allocation or anything like that?
We were wondering if we should be putting more money into a brokerage account at this point. If we do want to retire or semi-retire before we're eligible to access our retirement accounts, should we be putting more into a brokerage account right now, or should we?
I would say, yeah.
Else?
You're gonna be able to with all this extra cash flow. Even after you max out your workplace retirement plans, you're gonna have a lot of extra cash flow. So yes, throw all that into the brokerage account.
Yeah, I would slug a ton of money into your brokerage account, or as I would like to call it, the Jason and wife get out of jail free card. So that, when you have a lot of money in your brokerage account and you've saved a lot of money in your retirement account, you know what you are? You are one bad meeting away from saying goodbye in, pension or not. You guys have just so much money. You really do. And you're good savers and you live in a high cost area, but you have, like I said, by luck or by pluck, you have basically gotten yourselves into a situation where you've got a great house, you've got a low mortgage rate, and you can sock away a lot of money. So, you're the kind of people who I talk about when the people say, oh, the housing market, why are there not more homes for sale? Because Jason and his wife are never giving up that 2.75% 30-year fixed. That's just not happening. All right, what else?
Those are most of my questions. I mean, I guess the one other question I would have is in terms of the brokerage account, how would you recommend investing what we put into that?
Mark, give a little allocation for a brokerage account.
Well, I would make it a little less risky than your retirement accounts because this is money, like you guys want to have options down the road. So you're probably thinking that you might want to tap into it. So I think for now, I would probably allocate it maybe 70% stock and 30% bonds.
How do you feel about that? That's cool?
That's great.
Good. No state income tax in Washington state, so that's kind of cool. Do you have some life insurance on each other, or do you just have it through work? How do you manage that stuff?
We do through our jobs. Yeah, I have a life insurance policy through my job that's equal to my salary, and hers is 3 times her base salary.
Good, because you'll need more if she were to pass.
But yeah.
How about those estate documents?
That is an area where we definitely need to focus.
Oh yeah, Mark. I finally got him to say something is on his to-do list. What has prevented you from doing this?
I don't have a good answer. We worked on them probably 7 or 8 years ago at a different phase in our lives, and we have not come back to them, and our lives have changed a lot. So it's definitely time to go back and revisit those.
All right. Well, that sounds good to me. I like that. I like that very much. And I feel like, you know what? I feel like this is a good time. You just moved, you got the house and all that. So this is a time where you can get that done. All right. What else do we need to tell you to do? You should have fun. You should work hard. All of this is to say, I think you're in great shape. You really are.
Well, thanks. Yeah. we're proud of what we've been able to accomplish. But, sometimes it's really good to get that feedback and see where we really are with things. So that helps a lot.
We're giving you external confirmation of how great you are. Ding, 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 ding. Good job. Great job for both of you. And if you need anything else, you let us know. Send us a picture of the lab, okay?
Oh, definitely. I will.
All right, great. Hey, happy early New Year. Thanks so much for participating. If you want to come and join us on the air, all you need to do is go to our website, JillOnMoney.com. JillOnMoney.com. Click the Contact Us button. A form will pop up. You ask your question. At the bottom of the form, it says, do you want to come on the air live? If you say yes, Mark does everything else. While you're on the website, sign up for the free weekly newsletter. Please pre-order The Great Money Reset. That is my book that is coming out in just a few weeks. Change your work, change your wealth, change your life. Who doesn't want to do that? 10 bold steps to turn chaos into opportunity. That's the kind of stuff that is, I think, going to resonate with many of you. So just do that. You can order a lot of books and they're not going on like a post-holiday sale. So just order them now, as many as you possibly can. Is that enough, Mark? Did I go a little too far on that?
Now you want people to buy multiple books?
Multiple books. I think I've gone from 1 to like 3. 3's a good number. All right. Mark Tallarico, the guy giggling at me, he is the co-host and the executive producer. We are distributed by Paramount Global. We drop our episodes on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Well, I mean, it is the end of the year, and I think that these are the times where you really would like to, maybe reach out to somebody. Maybe somebody had a loss this year. Maybe somebody is needing a little bit of, a virtual hug. Put your hands metaphorically on someone's back. It will make that person feel better. It will make you feel better. Curiosity, compassion, community. Thank you so much for listening, and we'll talk to you next week.